The Solar Club is by far the most misunderstood and underrated solar panel incentive in Alberta. In this video, I'm going to talk about what the Solar Club is, how it works, and how you can sign up for it. My name is Jordan, and I work for a broker of solar panel quotes called Glean. We help homeowners get multiple solar panel quotes, compare them, and choose the best installer for them. The best part is our service is free. The story of the Solar Club begins with how Albertans are billed for electricity. Most people are billed by the big four retailers: ATCO, ENMAX, Direct Energy, or EPCOR. Believe it or not, there are many other retailers you can use. After all, your retailer is just who bills you. So anyone in Alberta can use any retailer. One group of electricity retailers decided that they wanted to offer very favorable rates to homeowners that had solar panels. They called this group of retailers the Solar Club. The Solar Club allows people with solar panels to switch between a high and low electricity rate depending on seasonal variations in solar electricity production. Since the high and low rates change very regularly, I'm going to leave out what those exact rates are, and I'll drop a link below where you can check out what the rates are currently when you're watching this video. Here's a graph that I think does a good job of showing how a home can use the high electricity rate when they're a net exporter of electricity and the low electricity rate when they're a net importer of electricity. The orange bars are a home's solar electricity production, while the blue bars are the home's solar electricity consumption. You can essentially think of the Solar Club as a buy low, sell high scenario. The low electricity rate should be used in the fall and winter when a home's electricity production is lower than what it needs. This keeps the value or price of imported electricity as low as possible. The high electricity rate is used in the spring and summer when the home is producing more electricity than it needs. This ensures that the value of exported or sold electricity to the grid is as high as possible. Unlike in many other Canadian provinces, the Solar Club allows Albertan homeowners with solar panels to actually achieve $0 electricity bills. This situation occurs in the summer when a home is sending so much electricity to the grid and earning a big enough credit from that sold electricity that it nets out all of the other fees on the homeowner's bill. Here is one of my electricity bills from this summer as an example. And since it is a summer bill, I was on the high electricity rate. At that time, it was 30 cents a kilowatt hour. The energy charge is the amount of electricity that I imported from the grid, likely at night or on cloudy days. The microgen charge is the amount of electricity that I sent to the grid on nice sunny summer days. You'll notice that that microgen charge not only covers the energy charge, but all of the other fees on my bill. So in this particular month, I ended up paying $0 and the excess credit carried over into subsequent months. In the fall, when my solar electricity production starts to drop, I'll switch off of the high rate to the low rate, and the credit that I built up at the high rate, I'm now using up at that low rate. So how do you actually sign up for the Solar Club? I'll provide a link below with a short list of vetted Solar Club retailers provided on our website. It's as simple as choosing one of the retailers, clicking sign up, and following the steps. All Solar Club retailers offer the same rates across the board when it comes to electricity, so you can't really rate shop between Solar Club retailers. You can, however, choose a Solar Club retailer based on their monthly admin fee or a particular charity that they donate to. The list of retailers provided on our website have shown particularly good customer service, and we've received good feedback from homeowners that have used them in the past. So who should use the Solar Club? Or more specifically, who shouldn't use the Solar Club? The Solar Club is a great idea for most people with solar panels, but not everyone. The primary benefit of the Solar Club comes in the summer when your home exports more electricity than it imports and builds up a credit at the high rate. For this to occur, your home must have enough solar panels that you are a net exporter in the summer. Our model suggests that a home that produces 70% of its annual electricity needs over the entire year will export enough in the summer to benefit from that high rate. But there are some homes where there's limited roof space or they're very high users of electricity where that percent offset might be lower than 70%. You should check your solar installer's original quote that they designed for you to figure out what they estimated for that percent offset number. A home that produces less than 70% of its annual electricity needs from solar will not produce enough in the summer for the solar club to make sense. For these homes, it's best to just rate shop for the lowest rate and stick on that all year round. Feel free to reach out if you have questions about whether the solar club is right for you and your home or not. Another question we get a lot is whether the solar club will help with those other fees on your bill, like transmission, distribution, and local access fees. In Alberta, it's important to understand that those other fees on your bill are not fixed fees. They are primarily still a variable charge, meaning that they are charged per kilowatt hour and tied to your electricity use. This means that when you get solar panels, those charges will just decrease naturally, especially in the summer when solar production is at its highest. The other thing to consider is that as a net exporter at the high rate, you can build up a credit, and that credit will go towards all of those other fees on your bill. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, you can end up with $0 bills. So when is it that you should switch between the high rate and the low rate? For most homeowners, it's worth it to switch off of the low rate to the high rate in springtime around March, April. And vice versa, switching from the high rate to the low rate in the fall around October or November. Homeowners that use a solar club retailer can switch between these two rates at any time with 10 days notice. Your solar club retailer will also send out an email in the fall and the spring just reminding you that it's time to switch. One question that we get a lot is, how does the solar club exist? It seems too good to be true. The reason that the solar club is allowed to exist is based on two main facts. Fact number one, because Alberta's electricity market is deregulated, retailers are allowed to offer any price they want to home and business owners. Fact number two is that when any home or business owner that has solar panels on their property exports electricity to the grid, the retailer has to credit them at the rate that they pay for electricity at. These two facts that are very unique to Alberta allow retailers to offer this high electricity rate and also allow homeowners with solar panels to benefit from that high electricity rate. And that basically covers the solar club. If you have any questions about Glean or the solar club, reach out or leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.